In the late 1980s, Kim Basinger was standing exactly where Hollywood said success lived. She was leading studio films, starring in major blockbusters, appearing in a James Bond movie, and moving effortlessly between prestige drama and mainstream hits. From the outside, her career looked perfectly locked in. Then she made one decision that quietly changed how the industry saw her and reshaped the rest of her career in ways no one fully expected. Kim Basinger was born in Athens, Georgia, far from the glare of Hollywood. She has often spoken about being naturally shy and introverted, explaining that acting originally gave her a way to step outside herself rather than chase fame. That emotional distance from the industry would later shape how she reacted to success once it arrived. Before film roles took center stage, she worked steadily in television during the late 1970s and early 1980s, appearing in shows like Charlie's Angels, quietly building experience without hype. Her transition to film came smoothly. One of her earliest major roles was in Never Say Never Again, a James Bond film that placed her inside one of cinema's most guarded franchises. Bond films do not cast casually, and her inclusion signaled that studios saw her as reliable and capable under global pressure. Soon after, she appeared in The Natural alongside Robert Redford, fitting effortlessly into a classic Hollywood-style production. Critics noticed her ease and restraint. Quality studios valued more than spectacle. By the mid-1980s, her momentum accelerated. In 1986, Kim Basinger starred in 9.5 Weeks, a film that didn't just raise her profile, but permanently altered how she was perceived. The movie was controversial and divisive, yet impossible to ignore. Much of its impact came from the intense on-screen chemistry between Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke. Almost overnight, public perception narrowed her into a single image. She became a symbol, and nuance was lost. Rather than retreat, she leaned into visibility. She starred opposite Bruce Willis in Blind Date, proving she could succeed in mainstream studio comedy. Expectations grew rapidly, and with them came pressure. In 1989, she appeared in Batman, one of the most influential blockbusters of the era. The film dominated popular culture and became the highest-grossing movie of the year. Kim Basinger, playing Vicky Bale, stood at the center of a global phenomenon, firmly positioned as a bankable star. Around the same time, she showed a willingness to play with her image. In My Stepmother is an Alien, she embraced broad comedy, and in Wayne's World 2, she confidently parodied her own public persona. These roles showed she understood how she was seen and wasn't afraid to have fun with it. Her career appeared secure, balanced between credibility and popularity. Then came the turning point. In the early 1990s, Kim Basinger agreed to star in Boxing Helena, a psychological thriller that depended heavily on her involvement. After signing on, she became uncomfortable with the material and concerned about how it might further limit her image. She ultimately withdrew from the project. What followed was not a public scandal, but a legal one. She was sued for breach of contract, lost the case, and was ordered to pay around $8 million, forcing her into bankruptcy. Hollywood is built on trust and reliability. While studios can forgive box office failures, they rarely forget broken contracts. Boxing Helena was later released without her and performed poorly, but being right about the film did not undo the damage. Quietly, her standing in the industry changed. In 1997, she returned in LA Confidential, an ensemble crime drama alongside Kevin Spacey, Russell Crowe, and Guy Pearce. Free from the burden of carrying the film, she delivered a restrained and powerful performance that earned her an Academy Award. While the Oscar confirmed her talent, it did not fully reset industry caution. Roles continued, but expectations were more contained. She later delivered strong performances in 8 Mile and The Door in the Floor, choosing depth over visibility. Her final major appearances came in 50 Shades Darker and 50 Shades Freed, commercially successful films that marked a quiet exit from the screen. Today, Kim Basinger lives largely out of the spotlight, her career defined not by scandal, but by choices that shaped a life on her own terms.